Today I'd like to talk to you about that old poem or song, 99 bottles on the wall. You can sing that. But today I'd like to emphasise 101 uses for those 99 bottles on the wall. We all have plastic containers at home. Various things are contained in them, chemicals, cleaners, food, oil, and they're fairly versatile. What happens is we use them, empty the contents, throw it away. And sometimes we think, oh gee, is there another use I could do with that, or I'm trying to put the contents of one into another. One's got a spray top, one's got a taper top, one's got a pump top. And don't you wish that they could be a lot more versatile? Well, the good news is, in this day and age, one industry has got its act together, and that's the plastic bottle industry. Believe it or not, they're all different shapes, all different styles. And if the design department, the marketing department hasn't decided to put a fancy shape to it and ruin everything, most of these are interchangeable. Let's just take the oil container for a start. It's a Castrol one. You're pouring the oil into your car, glug, glug, glug. You go to start, it pours out, drips everywhere. Or you may be in a machine shop like I have, and you want to put oil in your coolant or you're tapping and you're putting in your little plastic containers, and you can't get it in without more of it going on the floor. So wouldn't it be great if you could have a little nozzle? You could make up a little funnel. You can always cut the ends off these halfway, and the tops always become a funnel, such as this one. And I actually use this particular type, just the old sauce bottle, and I can put some contents in that and slowly let it drain out. Wouldn't it be great if the oil bottle could have a little container to pour in like that? Well, believe it or not, our friends at the plastic bottle industry put it on before your very eyes, screws on. So you can pour that into your car without any mess, little containers without any mess. I have to say that not all threads are exactly the same, but there is a lot. So just check and you'll be able to sort out the ones that fit. Some of the trendier bottles, they're different sizes, they didn't fit. But the ones that do fit. And then you say, okay, maybe you don't want to have a large container, or it's taking up too much space and it's half empty. You can get yourself, now here's an orange juice container. Take that off. Yeah, fits on, and you can fill it up that way. That particular size thread fits all these containers that you have laying around the house. So if you want to make an easy pour, or even if you've got elderly parents and they've got the shakes, or young kids and they're going to pour out the juice and it spills everywhere and you yell at them and all that sort of stuff, or they feel ashamed that they're making a mess, you only just have to fit one in, screw it on, and then the old people, the young people, the ones with the shakes can pour quite easily. The amount can come out quite slowly. So that's that versatile one. But here's a medicine one. These are multivitamins. Now they've got a particular oval hole in them. And you think, well, surely the pharmaceutical companies wouldn't be in league with the plastic bottle manufacturers, but they are. So if you want a large oil container, you now got a pouring lip that can easily pour out sideways for large amounts, vertical for little amounts. So all of those containers that you're throwing out, see how versatile they are. Recycle, reuse, repurpose. Then we can come down to the smaller containers. I'm not a very trendy person, because the trendy these days, the trend is to be obese. I'm not. I'm slim, trim and terrific. I drink diet cola, but you drink cola and they say, oh look, the bottles are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, you can make your own customised smaller bottle. Just have to cut it. 2 halves. Now you may say, why would you do that? This is also versatile around the workshop. If you look at my sandblasting, black oxiding, all those vibrating tumblers, I use chemicals, and I found that I could put the rusted nuts and bolts and all that in here, fill it forward with the chemical, put the container on, the lid, top half, and every so often I'd walk by give it a little shake, mix them around. Then you can get another top, put little holes in it, like a filter, and then I would just get the master container and pour the liquid back in to the storage bottle, and then there's all the contents free from the chemical. I haven't got my hands dirty or anything like that. Plus, if there's fumes, you can keep it in there, and it's an airtight seal. Also, you might have paintbrushes and you want to put them in there with your thinners and that type of thing, the water to clean them, but when they sit down they get flat. So you can actually then just piece of string through the handle of the paintbrush, tie it up the top, the paintbrush dangles down, and you can have it sitting in there quite easily. So I use these a lot when I'm anodising any sort of chemical, any residue, to put it in, then you can safely dispose of it. So that's your soft drink bottles. So they're versatile. What do you think? Okay, we have our pump actions and our screw tops and all that type of thing. You think, well, oh, and your spray tops. Now you think, gee, sometimes I wish I might be able to spray a bit of oil or something around the place. Now, let's just see if this is right. You now got a screw spray on a larger container. You can, manufacturers of these trigger sprays, sometimes this tube is thin, sometimes it's thick, and sometimes one will fit on the side of the other. So when you have a longer bottle, you can just fit it in and put the extension on. You think, oh great. But what happens if I would like to have a pump action? Surely a hand cleaner and soft drink wouldn't go together. Here we are. Pump action on a soft drink bottle. Oh, what about the spray bottle? There it is. Interchangeable. It's popular to have these pump actions, but when you come in from the workshop, your hands all dirty and greasy, full of swarf and all that, half it squirts and falls down and covers up. I don't find it that useful. So I just took that top of nozzle off and put it on the bulk refill container. These are refills for these. So now when I come in from the workshop, greasy hands, I just flick it up, turn it up and clean it. A lot more versatile for that. But again, you may want a pump action on your dispenser in the workshop for some type of cleaning liquid. There it is. So we've got all those. But wait, there's more. You may say, yeah, that's great, but I'd like a spray on the oil container. Or I'd like to have a pump action on the oil so I can just squirt it into some sort of container. What do? You use that big grey mushy bit that God gave you between your two ears. You take off the cup and you just cut a little hole, drill a little hole in it. What size hole? That size. You then cut the neck off below you'll see a little flange there. So what happens is that flange goes over and sticks out, and then that screws on the top there. So then you have that screwed to that, and it can then fit on any large size container you want. So that's how versatile just a few plastic caps can be that you've thrown out millions of times and you've come across this different problems, and the solution has been staring you right in the face. That may not be 101, but I'm sure you can think of a few more for around your house. If you enjoyed this video, tell your friends and subscribe, and I'll answer any questions. If you haven't, tell me why not. And as always, thanks for watching.